Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. I'm Van, and we are all the LFR family. Much love to you all. I must say that my Friday started off a little crazy. Last night, the spring broke on my garage door. The spring broke on my garage door. My garage door is heavy as heck, man. So, got to get that fixed today. Don't know how much that's going to cost me, and that's kind of bothered me a little bit today. But to God be the glory. I woke up today. I'm in my right mind. My family are fine. They're okay. My house is still standing. We still have electrical. We still have water. We still have gas. Um, I still have people who love and care about me and my family. People who are praying for me all over the world. So a broken garage door is not that big a deal. So I'm not going to start complaining, but I will point out that I am a little annoyed today. We got some good stuff going on today. Please make sure you do me a favor, hit the like button. Also, share this bad boy, man. Go to the link below and share this. We got a couple of things we're going to talk about. And I don't know if y'all noticed this, know this, but Joe Biden and Kamala, they did a deal where they were able to release some hostages from Russia and other places, I believe, but from Russia. And I think that it stinks. I think the whole thing stinks. I'm very excited that Americans have been returned back to this country. I'm super excited, but the timing is fishy. If you were able to do it, why now? Why wait until Joe is almost incapacitated and you're trying to make Kamala look good? So you're trying to do all these things, will and deal. We had 3.5 years for that. And then I want y'all to make sure you look at who we traded back. When you look at the welcome home video that's on YouTube of all of the hostages coming back and Joe Biden whispering, trying to look presidential, and Kamala being by his side so that they can have this look of Captain Save 'em. I want you to look at Putin's video as well, because he also have a welcome home video of a bunch of hostages that came from America and went back to Russia. But pay attention to who his hostages was. There's another hitman in the midst. So we actually sent back criminals, somebody who was killing people. We sent back someone who was actually killing people to Russia. They sent back our citizens. So please make that make sense. Like as I said before, we got a bunch of stuff to talk about today. Hopefully you all are in good spirits and answered my poll, because I asked you in my poll about this exact same thing. The poll reads, it says, the timing of international hostages being released back to America is the first option is fishy as F. I'm not impressed. Or the second one is amazing. Go Joe and Kamala. 97% of you said it's fishy as F. And I didn't even see that before I started telling y'all whatever my thoughts was. All right. So as y'all saw in the thumbnail, man, we got a couple of things going on today that I want to share with you guys. Some of it's going to be fun, some of it's going to be serious, but you know what I mean? I just want to, I'm gonna start it off with this joke right here, because this brother right here is it's like a dad joke. It's a dad joke. It's not even funny. It really isn't. But I got a little giggle out of it.
I'm sick and tired of Americans concerning themselves with this so-called Indian lady running as a black president. We've moved on. It's a different world, different time. She's trans black. I'm sick and tired.
Now, I thought that was absolutely hilarious, because that's the word on the street now. Everybody want to give her credit for being black. Call her black, please. Stop talking about this. Black, black, black. Is she black? Is she black? Let the black people talk about this. Trump. Well, everybody can talk about it, but let Trump and his administration leave it alone, okay? Because to them, this comes off like the whole birtherism thing, the birther movement with Obama wasn't born here. People are all looking at this as, oh, he's been racist and divisive. He's not. He's pointing out what it is. He's pointing out exactly what it is. He really is. So at the end of the day, people need to stop being so sensitive and just believe in whatever the hell other people tell them. But it's ridiculous, man. All right, so we got this other one right here that I want to show to you guys because it's a little bit of cursing in this one. Just want to let you know it's a little bit of cursing in this one. And this gentleman has a lot to say about who he's voting for. And I need y'all to take this seriously because people are sounding off and we just need to listen to them. Again, there's a little bit of cursing in this. My bad. Let's listen to it. We're all adults.
Trump get up there and disrespect the hell out of those black women.
You know, as a matter of fact, I did. And not only am I going to be fucking voting for him, not once, not twice, but for the third fucking time, each time he won and will win, I think he took it easy on you guys. So allow me to fill in where he left off. First of all, I don't have much respect for anybody who tries to pretend they're somebody else. And when I say that, I mean how you look. If we stripped all that paint and all that false hair off of you, man, you wouldn't be worth filming. You know it. I know it. And you know what? Trump knew it too. He's seen you kind of dime a dozen. All right. Second, the only person there that didn't deserve what they got was Harris Faulkner. Okay. She's a great human being and a great patriot. You could take a lesson out of that book. And third, most likely, if I had my wish, all of you would be returning. When I say all of you, I mean the 77%. The ones who just love living and stooping and schlepping for the Democrat Party on their plantation. I would turn you all to the textile industries. That's right. That's what you'd be going back to. You'd have the same shacks as your great-grandfathers lived in because you don't deserve much more. And that's just the sad-ass truth. Now, to test my theory, to see if we're all really the brothers and sisters that you say we are, tell you what, in my area, my Compton, or what used to be Compton, is called Moncrief, North Side. That's where that type tends to levitate. Ask yourself this question, anybody in my part of town who doesn't agree as I do, or thinks that I'm just overshooting my station in life. When you made it and when you became successful, why didn't you move to Moncrief? Why'd you move to my part of town? Probably the same fucking reason I did. You don't like them motherfuckers any more than I do. And all that work was to get the fuck away from them. Now, brother that.
Now, I wouldn't have done all that cursing, but I thought that I want to address something. There's someone in the comment section by the name of H. H, if you're still here, you said, bro, you don't get credit for being black. Are you still here? Could you explain that a little bit? Because I would love to hear about that. I don't understand what that comment means. I don't know if you're talking to me, or if you're talking about Kamala, or if you're talking about someone inside of the chat. But if you could make that clear, that would be absolutely phenomenal. When I see things like that, it just makes me curious as to what in the heck are we talking about. All right, shout out to the Indian community who also have something to say to Kamala.
Kamala Harris, the Indian community will not be voting for you. Specifically because you did not mention that coconut tree was from India. Kamala, your mother is my auntie. And your auntie has never come to my baptism or my graduation or any of my family's birthday parties. Kamala, have you ever seen a Mammootty film? Kamala, if you were truly half Indian, then you would know who Mammootty is. Kamala, the only Indian friend that you have is Priyanka Chopra. And that bitch is white. Kamala, I revoke your mango lassi access. You are not allowed to use cumin or turmeric in your cooking ever again.
He stopped her. He banned her from using turmeric in her food, bruh. That's hilarious. You can't use cumin or turmeric. All Okay, let me be quiet, man. That's hilarious.
allowed to use cumin or turmeric in your cooking ever again. Kamala, unless I see the red dot on your forehead, do not be going after any Indians to vote for you. Don't act like us. Don't act like us. Don't act like us.
Hey, where did H go? Hey, where did H go? Somebody named H was inside of the chat. And listen, every time I call somebody out, they get ghosts. Why do y'all do that, man? Why do y'all do that? You get inside of the chat, you get all excited, you say whatever you want to say, what's on your chest, and I think anybody can say whatever's on their mind. I prefer you do that, actually. I prefer you do that. But at the end of the day, when you're called out, you should be able to stand by what you say. Yeah, I don't bully people on this channel, but I do make sure I call people out if they seem like they have something to say. All right. Now I have JD Vance that got something to say about Kamala. Now I need y'all to hear this because she is the border czar. She does not have a record to stand on. So right now she's going to do her black girl magic. She gonna have her attitude. She think that a debate is all about playing the dozens. It's talking about people's mother and how big somebody's head is, but she don't understand that she's gonna have to stand on her record. Also, the question out there is Kamala Harris a DEI hire? I don't even think that that's that much of an important question. But to answer your question, absolutely she is. She most certainly is. And it's not complicated either. It's not complicated if she's a diversity, equity, and inclusion hire. Joe Biden said it himself. He said that he is building an administration that to him look more like the world in his drive for diversity, equity, and inclusion. And the reason why he picked her is because she is not white. Not because she's black, but because she's not white. And because she can be used as a tool to get the black vote and to get to others' votes. You know what I mean? Other than the white people. That's all that is. Like if it was only up to her and her own record, she would not be in the position that she's in right now. We all know that. That's not a knock on her. It just takes a whole lot in order to become president. We already know that. All right. And she just don't have the qualifications to stand on her own. If she did, then a lot of people would have voted for her the first time she actually started running. She was extremely unpopular. And then they completely lied about the president that people actually voted for, about his health and everything. And now the chickens have come home to roost. Now people are claiming, oh, it's just because they hate Trump so much, or just because they love how black Kamala is because she went to a HBCU and she got to go to a law school through an affirmative action program, which she did. And that's not a knock on her, because a lot of people were able to achieve some amazing things by going through affirmative action programs. I think it's absolutely awesome that the person that's ahead of this charge right now is someone who benefited from it. Now, they're not going to say that. They want her to seem super polished and like she knows it all and that she was great at what she did. And I was actually going to show a Judge Joe Brown video today where he was talking about her. And I have to say, guys, and this is just my heart. I can't show certain things if I feel like it's demeaning, it's just attacking someone just for the sake of attacking them. Now, what Joe Brown was saying about her, I'm sure a lot of it is true, but I'm not a gossipy type of person. That comes off extremely gossipy, if that makes any sense. I'd rather stick to facts, or if we joking, we making fun. But when you have somebody of Judge Joe Brown's stature, and he's talking about how she was a hoe and she got to her levels by hiking up her skirt and all that other stuff, I don't know if I want to touch that. I'll let other channels touch that. So if y'all want to see stuff like that, you're gonna get that from other channels. Here's JD Vance right here. he has something to say about our girl Kamala.
They started their administration. Kamala Harris came into office making promises, and she kept those promises to open the American southern border. They stopped deportations on day one. They stopped construction of the border wall on day one. We see the border wall sitting here ready to be completed behind us, and that can't happen because of Kamala Harris's administration. They reinstated catch and release, and they stopped remain in Mexico. So all of these asylum claimants who come to our border, they can now get released into our country because they're not forced to stay in Mexico while we adjudicate their asylum claims. And we have to remember that as terrible and idiotic as these policies were, they cause real human beings to suffer. A lot of you know my story, and I have been a little kid waiting at the bedside of his mother, angry that his mom took something that she shouldn't have taken, but praying to God, please, Jesus, let her wake up. And the unfortunate truth is, because of the poison that Kamala Harris has let come into this country, there are a lot of those prayers that won't be answered. There are a lot of parents that won't wake up, because when you take fentanyl, you don't wake up. It takes your life. So there are a lot of kids out there who have been deprived of second chances with their moms and dads. There are a lot of moms and dads out there who will never see their kids walk down the aisle because of what Kamala Harris has unleashed at this border.
Facts. And guess what? The Democrats are not going to share that. They're going to keep that hidden. Here's the thing. When you think about whether or not you're going to vote for Kamala or Donald Trump, ask yourself this. I mean, just consider this right here. I'd rather there be questions I don't have the answer to, rather than there be answers that I can't question. And a lot of times when you put Kamala Harris's facts out there, depending on who's listening, who's supporting her, they want you to be the hell quiet because you are attacking our girl. You are attacking our girl Kamala. But this is what she does. Her job is this. Her job is this right here. Her job is to be the mascot. She's the Democrat mascot. She's doing a damn good job at it. And now she's going for the highest office in the world, which is the president of the United States of America. And honestly, people, I need y'all to take this seriously. Is she ready for this job? What was she doing as the VP for the last 3.5 years? What does she do to earn this position so far? Just ask yourself that. Why are they trying to hide these things from us? So yeah, she's the mascot. And if you don't know, look up Rachel Dolezal, and that's pretty much that's what I'm gonna tell my grandkids. I'm gonna tell my grandkids when they ask me who's Kamala Harris, I'm gonna show them a picture of Rachel Dolezal. That might be disrespectful to some people, but it is what it is because we already know what that is. Thank y'all so much for pulling up, man. I gotta go get my hair retwisted. It look crazy right now. I'm gonna pull up later and I'm gonna do a live stream when my hair is tight. But everyone that reached out to me with the word coach, expect to receive an email back from me later. And if you're looking to grow on YouTube and you want some answers, some keys on this thing, and you reach out to me, please don't reach out to me if you're not going to answer your emails, or you're not ready to meet, or you're not serious about this journey, because this is changing people's lives. Okay. Love y'all. Keep in mind that what can be unburdened by what has been is an actual real Marxist line. We've been saying it and making fun of it, and every time I say it, people laugh because we're thinking that, why is Kamala always saying this? Why does she fit this into every single one of her speeches? It's because it's a real Marxist line that comes from actually her father, who was a professor and a Marxist, and he used to say that often when he used to teach. What can be unburdened by what has been. Our next live stream, we're going to cover that, and we're going to look at a bunch of illegal immigrants who have already been registered to vote already been registered to vote, and some of them have already voted. I have that video coming up later. Love y'all, man. I'm about to go get my hair sharpened up. See y'all on the next video. Peace. Don't forget to share.